Alright, so we're picking up with chapter 14, and this is part 3. We're going to begin our discussion on nutrition. So let's talk about what nutrients are, and then we'll define essential nutrients. Nutrients are chemical substances in food. These are the chemical substances that our cells need for growth, repair, and maintenance. These include things like carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, water, which most people don't think of as a nutrient, minerals, and vitamins. The essential nutrients are the substances that the body cannot make on its own in enough quantities to meet its needs. So these essential nutrients have to come from ingested foods. There are certain amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals that are essential. In other words, that our body cannot make and we need to bring in through our diet. So what should you do when you consider planning your diet? First of all, the thing that's on most of our minds is the amount of calories that the food contains. A calorie is actually the amount of energy that is in the food, and it's actually a measurement of heat and a measurement of the metabolic rate that equals 1,000 calories. So, in other words, a calorie with a lowercase c is the amount of energy needed to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius. We tend to measure foods in terms of calories. 50 to 60% of the calories in our diet should come from carbohydrates. 30% of the calories in our diet should come from fats. 12 to 15% should come from proteins. So, of course, the healthy eating suggestions all go back to the idea of balance, eating a variety of foods. There's 2 kinds of approaches to this. This is the mypyramid.gov suggestion, which was kind of an update from the typical food guide pyramid that you may have learned about in high school or middle school, because this includes exercise as a factor in influencing your diet. Now they've actually updated this even more. Michelle Obama has this push for healthy living and exercise and healthy eating for young kids, and it's the idea of a plate and what your plate should look like. So instead of giving you serving sizes or serving ideas throughout the day, it's what every single plate you eat should look like, and it's called My Plate. It's the same idea as balance and increasing the amount of fruits and vegetables. It's just a different approach. So eating a variety of foods is all about maintaining a healthy weight, choosing foods that are low in fat, low in saturated fat, and low in cholesterol. Eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, and grains, whole grains as opposed to processed grains, is much better for you, as well as using sugars in moderation. So let's talk about some minerals and some important minerals that you need. Of course, minerals are found throughout your body, mainly in your bones and teeth. The important functions of them are for bone structure. They also help regulate enzyme functions. They maintain our pH in our body, help with osmosis, generate action potentials. The important minerals that we need in our body: calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, sodium, chloride, and magnesium. These are all essential minerals that you have to bring in through your diet. Vitamins are organic nutrients that are required in very small amounts in order to maintain normal growth and metabolism. They can help serve as coenzymes in chemical reactions. So in other words, they help enzymes perform chemical reactions. They are divided into 2 categories. They can be fat-soluble or water-soluble. Fat-soluble are vitamins A, D, E, and K. These are absorbed from the digestive tract and transported in those chylomicrons, just like fatty acids would be, and they're stored within the body. You can actually develop toxicities from fat-soluble vitamins since your body can store them. Water-soluble vitamins are just dissolved directly in the body fluids. Any excess is excreted into the urine. If you've ever taken a multivitamin and a couple hours later go to the bathroom, you'll probably notice that your urine is kind of a neon yellow or maybe even a light green color. And that's because of all of the excess vitamin C that was probably in your multivitamin. If you check out the percentage of vitamin C in your multivitamin, it's probably something like 400 or 500%. Obviously, your body doesn't need that much vitamin C. Anything extra, it's just going to get rid of. There's really not too much harm in having extra water-soluble vitamins, but having extra fat-soluble vitamins can be a bad thing. As I mentioned, the fat-soluble vitamins are A, D, E, and K, Water-soluble vitamins are all of the B vitamins. There's some sub-classifications of B vitamins, and C. Vitamin C and E and beta-carotene, which is a derivative of a B vitamin, remain inactive, or rather they inactivate free radicals of oxygen. So they have antioxidant properties to them. So they help fight infections, help keep you healthy, as well as help deplete the body of free radical damage. So let's stop here for part